right, for items 13 through 16, we are going to state whether or not the function is one-to-one. Now, for this problem, for all of these problems, it's the best way to do this is to use a graphing calculator. Because in order for a function to be one-to-one, it has to pass both the vertical and horizontal line test. This means that in order for you to have the function be one-to-one, for every value of x, there has to be exactly one matching value for y and vice versa. So in order to test this, we're going to take first off and put in the function 2x minus 5. So go to your y equals on your calculator, put in 2x minus 5, and you're going to press zoom 6 to get a standard viewing window. When you graph that, you can see that this is just a linear equation. So since this is a linear equation, all linear equations, with the exception of a vertical line, are one-to-one. So we know that this is one-to-one. Looking at the next one, number 14. Number 14, go back to your y equals, and you're going to put in negative x squared. And when you put in negative x squared, you will see that this is actually a quadratic function. So press graph, and you will see that this is a parabola. Now, since the parabola, looking at the graph, it's going to look something like this. It's going to be an upside down. You will notice that if I were to draw a horizontal line, it's going to cross through the function here and here. Since it does that, number 14 is not one-to-one. Okay? So number 14 being a parabola is not one-to-one. Looking at number 15, you should know from number 15, again, you could put this in your graphing calculator as well, but number 15 is going to be an absolute value which looks like a V. It's a graph that looks like a V. Again, drawing a horizontal line, you will see that it hits the graph in two places, so this is also not one-to-one. And finally, number 16, you have an x cubed function minus 9x. So you're going to go to your calculator and you're going to put in x cubed minus 9x. So go to y equals. You're going to put in x cubed minus 9x. Press graph. And you will see that this graph kind of has a zigzag in it. So number 16 is going to look something like this. It's going to be a graph that goes up and comes back down. So again, there are multiple places, and the most part here we have 1, 2, 3. It hits the graph 3 places. So again, number 16 is also not, sorry about that, it is not